Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Michigan Record Club. My name is Bill Young, and my co host right here, this is Hope. She has her winter coat on because it is really cold out, and she gets her hair cut, so she's a little thing, but she's my baby. I got a few recent finds, records that I'd like to catch up on, and some of them are records that I have been looking for many years. So a few, not big grails, but a few good records. Um, Starting off, I picked up a jazz record. Um, it is my favorite artist, John Coltrane, or one of them. Miles Davis and John Coltrane, they are the two big hitters in my vinyl collection. And this one is Crescent from the John Coltrane Quartet. It has McCoy Tyner, Jimmy Garrison, Elvin Jones, and this is one of those higher pressed records. It's got the Impulse label, but this is the insert, or the gatefold. It tells a little bit about the album. The label that they went with is the old Impulse label there. Yeah, this is the Acoustic Sound Series is what it's called. Here's the original inner sleeve. And it's not, besides being on 180 gram vinyl, which a lot of these reissues are on, this was mastered from the original analog tapes. It just says by top mastering engineers. 60 years on Impulse. And next up, I picked up another record that was just recently reissued, but it didn't come out too long ago. Back in 2000, so I guess it's been 22 years. So, this is when Rob Halford went solo on his first album. In the background, if you hear any music, I've been spinning the latest record I got, so I will show it to you here coming up pretty soon. Here's the gatefold. It's on just a custom Halford inner label, so nothing big there to show. This is very much different, yet probably the same vein as Judas Priest, which was Halford's band for years. Really good though, very good first attempt. He's had a few albums since then, and if they reissue them, I will probably pick those up too. I really like Rob Halford. Moving right along, this is an OG pressing, but this one is out of Spain, and it is the Choir Boys, a bit of What You Fancy. They are a UK group originally, starting out. I think this album came out in 1990, and Yeah, this one was pressed in Spain. It's one of them softer sleeves. The original inner sleeve, and here is the original EMI label under the Spanish pressing. Yeah, the Choir Boys was really big in the 90s, probably more so, of course, in the UK than here, although they did have a couple of hits in the United States. You have to give them a spin or look them up. They are competition with a lot of different hair metal bands, some of the late 80s bands that were out. And yeah, I've wanted to get my hands on any Choir Boy albums, but this one in particular, which I believe was their first album. Choir Boys, a bit of what you fancy. Moving right along, I also got an original in the shrink still pressing of Aretha Franklin's I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You. This was, to me, her breakout album. This was the album that she had, if you watched the movie that was out not too long ago, a few years ago, about Aretha's life, this was the album that she went down to do down in Georgia. And I'm trying to think of the recording studio down there. Eludes me. Muscle Shoals. And the Swampers had to impress her with their ability to play what was the equivalent of black soul music. And this, of course, is legendary. They proved that they not only could, but they could play it extremely well. Next up, I don't collect too many compilations, but in case of nuggets, and when it comes to psychedelic music, I jumped on this record when I had the chance down at Radio Wasteland Records here with Jim. And yeah, this is a great sampling of psychedelic music from the 1965 through 68 era. And boy, those were some great years. The early stuff, the early psych garage type music. The Electric Prunes, Standells, Vagrants, The Seeds, Pushing Too Hard, Shadows of Night, 13th Floor Elevators, Count 5, just great selection of music. Two record album here, and yeah, I was really happy. It's on Sire record label, and oh yeah, I can show you the gatefold. Not much to it, just a list of the songs that were showcased on this one. And then next up is a psych record that isn't real popular amongst very many channels, but I really liked it. It's called Help Yourself. I'm sure that some of the Dom, probably searching for a thread, he probably knows about this group. Really good, solid psych group at the time. A little bit full, but mostly just straight up psych. This is in the shrink wrap, and the shrink on the outside had the soundtrack sticker. So of all the hype stickers to come on a record, this one was really big, and the fact that it was in the shrink with the song listings was big for me when I decided to purchase this one. You can get this record at about $20, give or take, but with the shrink and that sticker on the outside, we're talking special, so that's why I picked that particular one out. Another record that I got down to Jim's was the first issue of Catapilla on the Vertigo label. I was so thrilled to get my hands on this, and the vinyl is just super clean, excellent. And the cover is a little bit to be desired, but it's not bad. And but the back was, I won't even show it to you because it's kind of marred up. But next up was one that I had wanted for a long time, this psych record, and it is St. John Green. When I first started collecting records, this one was one of the records that were quite available. Very good psych, but I didn't jump on it at first. And this record, when it came to the record vinyl explosion, this particular record took off. This cover is in VG Plus condition. It does have an original record sleeve and the what is it, the flick disc label there. So yeah, I got my hands on a St. John Green. I love that record. I played that one quite a bit. Also, down my local record shop, I picked up one of the Kiss off the soundboard recordings. This one is the Tokyo 2001. It's already been released. It has the hype sticker up here. Detroit Rock City shouted out loud, God of Thunder, plus 18 more. It has a great lineup of songs that they played for Tokyo that night. And as far as bootlegs go, this one is pretty good. You know, it's not anything great by any means. It's not a high fidelity recording. It is a bootleg, in my opinion. And the cover, which it has three records on 180 vinyl, but even the inner sleeves were just cardboard. It was kind of cool, really. I mean, they're not trying to be something they're not. They are a soundboard bootleg recording, and those ones aren't too bad. I really enjoyed it. But what I am listening to now is a record I have been trying to get my hands on, and I finally picked one up. It is Volcanic Rock by the group Buffalo out of Australia. Oh boy, is this. This is just a special rock and roll album. So good. I've been playing it just one side, flip it over for ever since I I got the record this morning. So yeah, that's it for today. I really want to thank you again for stopping by. Um, Hope is still sleeping in my lap, but I'm sure she will be willing to say goodbye to everybody. She is like my service dog. She is a big comfort for me. And I want to thank you, and we will see you again real soon. So, bye bye.